craving Pani Puri for a couple of weeks now, but every eatery that I've tried it at has not satisfied my craving. So I thought that why not start the new year with something that I really enjoy eating. Yeah, so here we are, we're going to make some Pani Puri today. So for Pani Puri, for the Pani, I have mint leaves. I don't think you can see them, but I have mint leaves. I have green chilies, a little bit of ginger, Pani Puri masala which I've kept inside, and water. And for the mix, we have potatoes and we have soaked chickpeas. So I'm going to start up with putting the mix, the filling that goes into the puri, to boil. For that, I'm going to wash them first and then I'm going to put them in my instant pot to boil, to cook. I'll be back. Let's start with the pani. Actually, it's easier that way. You need to pick out the leaves, wash them, and then add a couple of green chilies to this. It's usually something that you do according to taste, so I picked around 6 or 7 green chilies because I don't think these are very spicy. To know if they're spicy, I usually just break them and smell them, and then smell them, and this doesn't seem strong. So I put in like 6-7 green chilies in this pile. So I'll be grinding this, blending this with water and ginger. So there. But for the masala, time to chop. Right. So Pani Puri is known by different names all over India. In the southern part of India, Maharashtra, Gujarat, which I'm not technically saying, but Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, you will find them known as Pani Puri. That's where I grew up, so that's what I call it. But if you go towards the east, you'll find that it's called puchka. It's also called golgappas in the northern part of India. So you'll find that there are different names for it. I also just read that apparently they call it patashe in Gujarat. I'm not too sure. I'm not a historian. I'm reading this off the internet. It's a combined experience. So usually you go down to street vendors who serve Pani Puri and you end up having it with your friends or your family. I've even had competitions with some of my friends in school. And yeah, so back when I was in school, I would always have 10 rupees on me because I would travel by public transport sometimes or get an auto rickshaw back home, which was a luxury. But yeah, so I would take an auto rickshaw back home and I would have a little money saved up over the weeks that my mother would give me that money as travel allowance, and then I would spend it on Pani Puri. It's my favorite thing and I love it. So yeah, so I'm making it. It brings back memories for me. Pani Puri is made with different types of pani, that is water, spiced waters. It could be spicy like the way I like it with mint and green chilies, or it could be sweet and tangy with tamarind and date syrup. Yeah, so there are different versions of it. It can be as mellow as you want, as spicy as you want, as sweet as you want. There are different variations of it. This is just my favorite variation, which involves chilies and mint. I don't particularly like mixing sweet and savory, so I don't usually make the tamarind water. Besides, I don't have the ingredients for it. I'm really trying to chop them really fine because I don't like biting into chili. It's just too much spice in my mouth at one moment, at a single moment, and it makes my mouth burn. So if it's finely chopped, the flavor spreads out more evenly and it's not just a single bite but more of a mouthful. So it doesn't impact me that much. It's not as hot. Also, be careful if you're trying this at home. Chopping chilies up can burn your fingers, so please be careful. And do not touch your rice after chopping them up. Bad idea. Don't do it. Okay, now to chop the onion. Usually you need it to be evenly diced cubes, but I'm not an expert, so I'm just going to chop them as evenly as possible. You don't want them too small because you're going to mash them later with the potatoes, so you need them to be medium-sized cubes. Okay, so now that we're done trying to attempt to dice, we're going to chop the coriander or cilantro up. At this point, my aunt would say I'm murdering the coriander, but she's not here, so okay. So now we've got all our prep work done. We have our cut cilantro, our finely chopped chilies, sort of diced onion, and the potatoes that are supposed to be boiling. So I'll clean up and we'll continue. Okay, so now it's time to blend everything. Okay, so that bothered my nose a lot, so I decided to transfer it to this so that the fumes will... Okay, hi, I'm back. So what we've done is we have blended the mint with some water, mint and chilies with some water, added a bit of salt to taste, and now we're going to be adding some Pani Puri masala and lemon to this, and then filtering it out using this cheesecloth. I now remember why we didn't do this often at home, because the grinded chili and mint makes you sneeze a lot. Yeah. Now it's time to add the lemon in. It's a good thing I'm the only one eating this. I actually like it. Okay. So it's time to filter it out now. Okay, so now that I've squeezed this out, it's time to add in a little more water because this is a little bit of a concentrate. You add in more water, dilutes the flavor a little bit, but also catches in the layers of flavors in the masala, Pani Puri masala. That's what I think. That's some good Pani Puri right there. Okay, I'm back. My kitchen is a mess, but I just need some delicious pani, so I'm gonna live with it. I'm just gonna transfer out the pani from the pot to the bottles. So hopefully I don't make a huge mess. Oh wait, you're supposed to mix it before you do that, because all the masala settles at the bottom. I don't want that. Okay, so I've transferred out the pani to the bottles, and now I'm going to clean up. So the pani is made and transferred into bottles. Now it's time to make the potato mix. I've peeled the potatoes and now it's time to mash it with a fork. I have a masher, but the recipe calls for, at least the way we do it, when we use a fork, because something about the texture. So. Hi, so the potatoes have cooled down a little. I can't wait any longer. And I have mashed the chickpeas in, so now I'm just going to mix it. So with that done, I'm going to add chilies. That was a bad idea. I should have ideally mixed it in slowly because I don't know how spicy it's going to be now. Salt. And some black salt. It's yummy. I think too much salt. Some black salt. Black salt is not actually salty as much as it adds a yum flavor. I do not know how to describe it. It adds a zing to whatever you're making. Ooh, amchur. Forgot, we need to add a little bit of amchur, which is basically dried mango powder. Salty side because I added too much salt, but it's okay. Okay, so this is done now. Our mixture is ready. Our pani is ready. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. So our mixture is ready. Our pani is ready. Now all we need to do is eat. So let's eat. I want the pani puris. People usually put these things called bundis in their water, their masala water. I'm not doing that. Okay, so you fill up the puri with this, and then it in a little bit because then you pour in the pani. It's a little messy, but it's an indulgence. So I do plan on sharing this with my friends so that I don't eat all of this by myself. But it's delicious, and if I find a way to make these puris without frying them, they can be a moderately decent indulgence without being high risk. So that's it, guys.